guys, they're both high. So right here is the belt line here. Right here is the hip line here is where we're going to, everything below there is low. I gave you guys both instructions. I just want to remind you to please listen and follow my requests at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard, fight clean. Good luck to both of you.
Excellent referee Jack Reese for this World Championship fight. Last time we saw Janibek Alimkhanuly, he was coming into the fight with a 6-fight knockout streak. And then against Denzel Bentley, Dre, it was a somewhat underwhelming performance. He was criticized that, hey, guy like Bentley with his experience, his skill level, how do you not get rid of him? Bentley had some moments. How much do you believe that that criticism, that performance affects Janibek tonight?
Well, I don't think it affects him tonight, especially if he comes out here and he dominates and he does what many believes that he's going to do, including Tim Bradley. But when you're facing that level of competition, good shot right there from Janibek.
Starts it.
You're going to get that kind of criticism. When you're the boogeyman, when you're the self-proclaimed guy that everybody's ducking, they expect you to look above average and spectacular every time out, even though that's not a reality.
But it's also a little humbling as well to get that criticism. You know, you start reading your plus clippings and you start believing that you're that guy, and then it humbles you for a second. So then you go back into the gym and you start working even harder.
Janibek hasn't landed anything clean, but those shots landed very heavily on the arms and on the gloves of Butler. That's why you see him wide-eyed right now, not throwing punches, because he's felt the power, even though it hasn't landed clean.
What Janibek's doing is it's a nice little bait jab right there. A little flick jab, trying to get a reaction. What he's doing is he's looking at the guards of Butler, trying to catch him, trying to look for openings, trying to create openings off his feints and that nice little probing jab.
There's a left hand, that power hand to the body from Janibek.
The big mistake that Butler's made in his previous fights is he leans over his feet when he punches. That's going to be a problem for a guy who counter punches as well as Janibek, and who's as good a boxer as Janibek.
All three of Butler's losses are by knockout.
So Butler's choosing right now to use his lateral movement and be the counterpuncher on the outside. He's looking to sneak opportunities to land some offense created by his footwork. And Janibek, I thought, would be fighting off his back foot, but he's actually the aggressor in this fight. Janibek is sitting back and he's looking for any mistakes or any holes in Butler's offense and defense. Both guys showing a ton of respect. Nice left hand right down the middle. Janibek lined that up perfectly. Got his foot on the outside when he landed that left hand.
End of one in this title fight.
Stop. Nobody punch. Step away. Time's over.
Set for round number 2 here between the world champion Janibek Alimkhanuly and Stephen Butler, the challenger. Janibek, after that first round, listening into his trainer, the former world champion himself, and Buddy McGirt. But because of the language barrier, it's Buddy McGirt throwing out 1 or 2 phrases or words, and then Barak Sultanov translating in real time for Janibek. So Buddy will just say 1 or 2 things, pause, and then you'll get the translation, and Janibek locks in.
Oh, nice right hand to the chest by Butler. When you have someone as slippery as Janibek that has good footwork, you know, you want to hit the biggest target you have available, and throwing that right hands down to the chest and body area is a smart thing to do.
I like the game plan thus far from Butler. You see him thinking, and you see him trying to bring Janibek to him. And if Janibek poses,
oh! Janibek with the left uppercut, and then a series of left hooks that just flattens Butler.
That quick.
One mistake.
Watch out.
7, 8,
He doesn't know where he is.
Janibek's got a ton of time to close the show.
That's it, brother.
One mistake.
That's it, brother.
He's unsteady on his feet. Here we go. Here he comes. Stalking the prey. Left uppercut again. Sweeping shot. He's trying to hang on and still lands while he's tied up. Butler's in rough shape. Body shot comes in. Another left uppercut. Left hook. Butler up against the ropes. Can't defend himself. Just falls forward.
Okay, stop. Stop the holding. And you continue.
Nearly flopping like a fish. Look at his knees. Licorice legs on Butler. Janibek
It's going to end ugly.
calmly closing, looking to put this thing away here in round 2. Butler somehow still on his feet, blood raining from his nose. Oh, he collapses.
2, 3, 4, 5. Look at me.
We just got to stop
Just
this, man.
abusive punishment he's taking here in round 2.
He can't walk that way, man.
Come to me. You get one last shot, man.
It's going to end
Reese is
ugly.
going to let him go again.
It's going to end ugly.
Janibek, uppercut again. Oh my! What a devastating, destructive second round and onslaught from Janibek Alimkhanuly.
Well, I guess I'm not cutting my hair. Or, excuse me, I am not growing my hair. I should put it that way.
Janibek
My goodness.
delivers on everything he wanted to. And that is the guy that everybody talked about as the boogeyman, that version of Janibek.
Janibek followed the script tonight. These are the kind of performances he's got to continue to have.
Yep.
It's not even draw guys out, because that's not going to make guys want to fight you, but he needs the public to apply pressure. He needs the public to help him draw somebody out so he can get a name to try to get to a bigger name and bigger paydays. These are the kind of performances he needs.
He needs the public to clamor over him. He has to continue to deliver these type of knockout performances against these type of guys, so that way the public, like you said, Dre, will cry out.
That left uppercut started it.
Oh, that's brutal.
Then
On the
another
inside.
one came in.
Accurate heavy shots. Each one landed after the opponent
Check the
is already buzzed and hurt.
Woo, inside slip. Oh,
Okay.
my goodness. Straight up the middle. Beautiful shot.
Right
Well
now,
placed.
Butler's what you call out on his feet. He's there, but he's not there.
Oh.
His mind is somewhere. Boom. Another good shot. Another accurate shot. Barely missed, but the damage was already done. It doesn't take much to get your opponent to the canvas. Let's see how he finished it. Good jab right there. That felt like a left hand. Boom. Another jab. Left. The referee could have stopped it right there, but this is professional boxing, so I didn't think he would. Let's see the finish.
Here's
As
the
we
end of
knew
the
it would
fight
come.
coming up, Dre. Here it is.
He stalked his prey, landed a big shot. You know, if one big shot landed just like that, he would have that kind of reaction from Butler. That's what the fans came to
Oh,
see,
my
and that's what they got.
I mean, the heart of Butler to get up after those shots. Thinking
I don't know how he did it, Tim.
Seriously, I mean, he was cursing at himself, pounding the canvas.
Let's make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside Stockton Arena, this bout comes to a conclusion at 2 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 2. For your winner by knockout, and still WBO middleweight champion of the world, Janibek Kazakhstan Alimkhanuly.
Going to take a short break. We will show you more of the destructive power of Janibek when we return.